You're editing
No,
that.
I'm not. I actually am the one editing this episode.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
We had a rough start.
Yeah.
So who knows how this is going to be?
Yeah.
We lost our on-air sign.
Yeah. Our PA quit.
Yeah, so we have to pick the pieces up. So
we're hiring.
We're hiring if anyone's looking for a job.
Yeah. It's remote.
It's a remote. Apply on the Indeed. ZipRecruiter.
LinkedIn.
Yes, LinkedIn. There's a LinkedIn post.
We're paying $8 an hour.
We're not paying at all. Okay.
It's an internship.
Yes.
Anyways, welcome back.
Yes, this is the 5th episode. Hello.
Yep, we're on Chaotically Conquering. If you didn't know, Chaotically Conquering is a show for 20-year-olds by 20-year-olds.
By 20-year-olds. In case you haven't caught up with the group. Yeah. In case you're still confused, this is Chaotically Conquering.
We'll let you catch up. So you can actually listen to us on Spotify all the way back from season 1 for free.
Yes, please do it because it takes a long time with my stupid ass Wi-Fi to upload. Not that I'm complaining or anything.
Okay, so now in episode 5.
Shut up.
What?
Don't use that voice.
It's just my podcast voice. I've been working on it.
You've been working on your Ryan Seacrest voice?
Welcome to 102.7
Kiss FM.
Kiss FM.
That's good. Okay, so last episode, in case if you didn't watch it, just a little summary. We talked about our childhood memories, etc., traumas. And this episode, we're gonna follow a little storyline in case you haven't caught up. Just kidding, we're not. This episode's about being grown-ups, not growing up. We're talking about being grown-ups.
Right now.
Right now. At this moment, we are in our 20s.
Yes.
Last episode, we talked about going into our 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And now we are in our 20s.
Now we are in our 20s.
So, reminder, if you were born in the year 2003 or older.
Yeah, so we also,
you're in your 20s.
Now we're breaking into some new territory because we can talk to 2000ers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you know those born in...
Is there a name?
1997 are turning 25 now.
They are 25.
Yeah, I am 25.
Yeah, that was last year. This year, it's 1998.
Mm-hmm. That's you.
That's me. Present. Also, you asked a question.
Oh, I did ask a question.
Because I fell asleep last night.
Yeah.
And I woke up to it.
Well, I was busy looking for a new PA, so...
Oh, yeah, and I was just, asleep.
Okay. I asked a question on IG. You want me to read it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. By the way, you should follow us on IG, Chaotically Conquering. Okay, how are you surviving adulthood? Have you left the nest yet?
What did you want? Ideally, when you asked this question, what did you think you were going to get as a response?
Okay, I was hoping we'd get a mix of people who haven't left the nest because, I know you, I know a bunch of other people who still live with their parents.
Not that it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. I think it's actually...
It's a very smart decision
economically, but mentally, I don't know.
But also, mentally, maybe if I'm living on my own, I could be struggling.
That's also...
to make ends meet.
Yes, and that's about,
I think also, a fear that I have. Not a fear, but, a theory that I have.
It's a very valid fear. Because
No, I don't fear it. No, I use the wrong context.
Okay.
But I'm like, oh my God, if I live on my own, what if I don't make rent?
Yeah, what if I die?
Yeah, and nobody comes for me.
Yeah, and I make money still living at home, obviously. Yeah. I'm not doing nothing. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how to simulate rent or I don't know. I buy groceries. Yeah. I go to McDonald's. No, yeah. I pay for gas.
My parents never told me explicitly to make rent, but as someone that makes money and still lives at home, I do give my parents a monthly salary.
Oh, that's good.
But sometimes I'm like, okay, this is nothing compared to the real rent world that I'm gonna be paying eventually.
Yeah. That's good. No, yeah, I pay the internet because I think I use it the most, and
Yeah.
even that's like not even close to like rent
Exactly.
money.
You're like, oh my god, I have to pay the internet this month. When
Yeah.
you're really like in the outside world, you have to pay like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I'd be like working paycheck to paycheck to pay my
Internet.
my internet, whereas people out there are struggling to pay
Make their rent. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I was okay. I feel like I'm gonna hear a bit of struggle, but at the same time, I'm gonna hear a bit of like liberation.
Positive
Yes,
ones.
yes. So let's dive in.
Okay.
You want to read one of the answers? We got several actually.
Several from the same person. You know what? I'm gonna summarize the 4 because they're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, adulting's hard. I don't know what that means. It's hard and it's also terrifying is what I'm going to summarize it as.
Yeah. It looks like one of our listeners is quitting their job, actually. Yeah.
He told me
that. Okay, listen.
Wait, is it? Blink. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Wait, no.
That's an adulting thing, quitting jobs. I mean, I've quit my job. I've quit 2 jobs in the past 5 years.
Okay, I also want to say something about that. So adulting.
I think this is important. This is a very important. Thank you for bringing that up, anonymous
quitting
listener.
Your job.
Yes.
Because as in like
quiet quitting.
Living.
Okay,
I also have something to say about that.
Okay. Sorry, too many things to unpack.
Quitting your job while you're still living at home and not really paying attention to the expenses can be a very liberating thing to do and a very good thing to do at the same time.
It's safe.
Because you don't have to think about like, oh my God, I'm quitting my job, but I also have to like pay rent. Like I can't quit my job. That's always the mindset that I have. But like if you're not paying for rent, if you're lucky enough not to pay for rent or not worry about the groceries because you still live with your parents, you don't have to worry about it so much. Yeah. I don't know. That's my take.
Are you saying I don't have to worry about it so much?
Like me, I'm living at home.
Yeah, you don't have to. I mean,
I still pay my rent.
Yeah,
but that's the thing.
But if you were to quit your job, would you be okay?
If for a certain amount of time. But if you, because I live at home, but also if like you are out of a job and you're paying your own rent in your own house,
of course,
you're gonna have like.
You're going to be stressed
to get a job right away.
Yeah. Unless like you've saved a shit ton of money or something, or like won the lottery or something.
Yes.
No, yeah, I agree. Like when I quit my job, I felt really safe to do so. Like people around me were telling me like, "Oh, do you have something lined up? You better have something lined up."
Yes.
But I didn't, and I knew it wasn't a wise decision, even when when I'm living with my parents and I have this cushion. But I was like, you know, it is a privilege. To be able to not have to pay rent, or not have to worry about
quitting. And I also want to like add this in since we are in like a recession, layovers.
Yes, people be getting laid over. There we go.
Which is like it's good. Everything's gonna be okay.
It's good?
No, everything's gonna be okay. Good? Everything's gonna be okay. Just know that everything's gonna be okay.
That's what we tell ourselves, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, do you think that helps, like affirming yourself that everything will be okay?
It helps me. Like I have to keep constantly telling myself that, like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
And it is.
Just because, like, so I don't over freak out.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to not panic in these situations. Yeah. So I guess when quitting your job, it's kind of like a controlled fire. Like you set a fire,
like,
but
yes, that's what I'm doing.
Yes, but you're gonna try and control it and like find another job.
Because maybe that job wasn't for you and you realized it, so now you're quitting your job. Yeah.
Or I might quit my job and go build my own RV and travel around the country. Like, you know, have you seen those TikToks?
Oh yeah.
Where people live in their RVs.
I felt I was gonna say something. Oh no, talking about quitting. So when I didn't have a job, because I was in college and I had unpaid internships, and I also had jobs, but then I lost those jobs because the jobs were in my university. So when the pandemic hit, I lost everything, like my job wise. Oh yeah, it was bound to go away. Yeah. So I lost it all, and I was also like had all these expenses. Like I had my loans to pay still off, my cell phones, my everything, and even my insurance. Because with my insurance, my parents were like, "Do you need help?" And I was like, no, like it's fine at
Mm-hmm.
some point, but I know that I'm gonna have to get a job soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice, but you made it.
Yeah, and now I bought my own laptop. I bought my own phone. I bought
Mm-hmm.
my own car.
Period.
I
Period.
reestablished myself. But like it's really hard like if you're living outside on your own, like your parents don't really know what's happening and they can't be
no.
like my parents that like saw me struggling
Yeah,
and
they
they're
can't
like,
see
"Do you need help?"
Yeah, like if you live alone or even with roommates, like your parents aren't gonna see you coming home like I don't know,
being like disheveled.
yeah, like
and,
crying,
yeah,
with sweat all over your face.
and be like, "It's fine, everything's fine."
Yeah.
Because I'm in my room, I'm like, I come out and be like, "Everything's fine," but even though you just heard me cry for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was literally crying at my job the other day in my room, and my dad was probably in the other room just chilling, and I'm like, and I go use the restroom, and I hold
And
my
you're like,
crying.
"Everything's fine."
Yeah, and I go back in my room, I'm like, no, but yeah, it's nice. It's really, really nice having our family
that
at
extra
home.
support, yeah, because they're at home.
Yes, but I feel like there are cons. It's
Yes,
like,
and did you have something?
oh no,
I was gonna go to the other response.
Yeah, let's hear that.
Okay, so have you left the nest yet? Is what question that you asked. Refresher, and someone said yes, and it's helped me improve my survival. And I think that goes to show that like some people have to leave the nest because they're just dealing with so much at home.
It can be toxic.
Yeah, they're dealing with a toxic environment, and I think that's like leaving the nest is very liberating, just like quitting your job.
I agree. It's like leaving a toxic workplace.
Yeah.
Except this comes with more responsibilities when you're leaving the nest, because it's like you have to feed yourself, you have to look after yourself, you have to potentially live with other people.
Yes.
And I don't know. It's like when I'm at home and I know that like my parents will see me like in my condition when I get home, I do make sure that I'm in some form of like acceptable
condition for them.
Yeah. So it's kind of keeps me in check. So I feel like there is a lot of responsibility as far as like accountability with yourself goes when you're living alone, because I can easily spiral down and like
when you're living on your own.
I mean, it could go two ways.
Either way.
Yeah, it can go like I can turn to like a crab and stay in a little shell and like get like my room is all dirty, or I can thrive because I left a toxic place and I've made a new life out of moving out.
And I've also heard with some people that they feel like once they leave their parents' house, they find themselves in a way.
Ooh.
Like they find a new chapter of themselves.
Yeah, I've also heard that. And I've heard it put in such a way like you find your chosen family.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is possible to do while you're living with your parents, but it's like, let's say like I want to invite a bunch of friends over. I don't really have like that full freedom.
No, you can always ask permission, but it's still like,
it's never like
this is somebody else's house. Like, let's behave.
Yeah.
Instead of being in your own house, be like, let's get wild.
Yes. Or like, yeah, I think even when I invite you to my house, it's like sometimes we're watching a movie and then like one of my parents just like goes into the kitchen, which is like chill, but it's like, we're not completely in my own space.
Something that my mom always told me this, because I think she's had to live with like, she left the nest and for her it was really liberating and she found herself and created this whole life. That's why she's always taught us that we're going to have to live with someone else. Like you are sometimes not always going to be on your own, because like rent is expensive and living is expensive. And she's always said like, this is what it's like living with someone else.
That's really, I think, good on her to show you that reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I was growing up in my house, my parents let other families like rent out some of the other rooms. So I really had to learn how to live with other people who I didn't exactly know. Yeah. And that's stressful.
It can be stressful because you're like walking on, I know the feeling. You're walking on eggshells when you're a kid. Because I remember I would like see cookies in the pantry and be like, can I open these? Even though this is my own house.
Yeah.
And my mom's like, yeah.
It's tense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like sometimes not sometimes, but all the time when there's other people living in our house, I would be really conscious of like using the kitchen or like, I don't want to be in the kitchen when they're in the kitchen, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Or like if they're using the bathroom, if it's a shared bathroom and I need to use it, I'm like, shit, I guess I need to wait.
Yeah. And I think that's just something that we're going to have to eventually deal with, like living with other people and moving out, because we're obviously not going to move out into our own home like right away. Like we're going to have to be with roommates.
I'm sure, especially in this economy. And if we are going to stay in
the current state of the economy.
Yeah.
For a while.
A recession.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to move to another state.
But you're still going to have to live with other people, no?
That's true. That's true. Unless I'm making a lot of money, which I'm not
exactly.
really.
Like, I think for me also, it's like, I'm not going to move out of my parents' house until I'm financially stable.
Mm-hmm. But what about the people? How do the people do it the other way? Like, they move out their parents' house and then they become financially stable. Is that a thing or no?
I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know. I'd have to talk with more people about. We need to get more people to answer.
Yeah. Shut up. They're trying.
Well, yeah, we had one person just quit their job, so.
Well, maybe they'll have more time to respond. No, I just think it's like leaving the nest can go both ways.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's inevitable, or do you think some people will stay with their parents like forever?
I think it's inedible. Inedible? I think it's inedible.
Inedible?
Yeah. No, wait.
Inevitable.
What does inevitable mean?
Inevitable.
So,
like it's bound to happen.
Oh, yeah. It's bound to happen. Like at some point. Like you find another job somewhere else, or you're just leaving the nest because it's time to leave the nest, or you leave the nest because you're getting married.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Me.
Crickets.
No, I mean, yeah, I have. You know what?
Crickets.
Damn it. I have to like eventually move out of the nest.
Yes, because you're getting married, and I feel like that's what not everyone's gonna do, but like that's a stage of life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's not super straightforward. Like I literally have to find another place. I have to possibly look for roommates. I have to factor in like how much money we're making.
Yeah.
As opposed to like if I was like an army wife or something.
Ooh.
That's pretty convenient. Because, like, you just live on
people that are army wives are so interesting to look at.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into more detail, but
yeah, I don't want to get into more details either.
No, because it's so funny.
No, yeah, they're definitely a type.
Oh, a type?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was going to say something else.
Oh, like more...
Like, they have a lot of, like, headspace. Like, they have a lot of free, empty space in there. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Not all of them.
Like, there's not much going on. Sorry, I'm elaborating, and I don't know if we want to elaborate.
Okay, never mind.
It's like...
Yeah.
I'm knocking my head for you audio listeners.
Knock, knock.
And there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, yeah, I'm kind of putting it... on the back of my mind of having to move out because it scares me.
Yeah.
It scares the hell out of me.
It scares you? Why?
I mean, it's like I don't really like change.
Oh.
I mean, I like change, but I also at the same time don't like it because it's like making a big jump. It's like making a big leap. You know, like literally leaving the nest is supposed to paint the picture of like a bird jumping out of the fucking nest and flying, right? Yeah. But to me, it's like, oh God, I'm going to have to go in with a level of not knowing. Like, I'm gonna have to jump off of this nest with some feeling of uncertainty, and I don't like that.
That's just what it has to do.
Okay.
And going back to like, because people had to leave their nest because it was a toxic environment, or because like you're just leaving the nest to leave the nest. I feel like there's always a hint of uncertainty in there because you don't know what's gonna happen next. You don't know if you're gonna eventually have to move back in.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. I mean, without going too much into detail, my own sister had a baby. So like, so now they still live in the same.
They're kind of coming back in.
Yes.
Is that weird?
Yes, they're like quite literally moving back in. So it's like their family joining our family, and it just kind of came full circle. Because
I think it doesn't apply to everyone, but with leaving the nest, you kind of like the family dynamic kind of changes.
Like the family overall.
Like either they start visiting more because they feel so far away, or they don't visit as much.
Yeah.
So like I feel like there's some sort of change as well with the family dynamic. Why are you laughing?
No, because I was just thinking about that. I was literally because I am eventually gonna have to move out, and I was thinking, oh God, like
when am I gonna see my family?
Yeah, like am I gonna have to like schedule like visits to see them? Because I've never needed to like have to like
Leave
I don't know. Well, do the things when I'm away from the nest to keep in touch with my family. Like I've never had to FaceTime my mom because she comes home.
Yeah.
I don't know, or it never crossed my mind to be like I'm gonna be away from home. Yeah. And having to start a new home.
I think it's something that like you start figuring out once you get there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess I'll have to let it happen.
Yeah.
You know?
And then also like I know some moms are like, make sure you call every day and then don't answer. Yeah.
I mean, I'm fortunate enough to have like my parents. I remember having arguments with them and also talks with them, but all of it revolved around moving out.
Oh.
Yeah. Like some arguments were like, I'm going to move out. And they're like, okay, move out. Or
be like, let's see how that works out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or there have been more nurturing moments where it's like I was struggling through community college and they're like, you go on whenever you feel most comfortable. And like they're like, your room will always be your room.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's what they say.
Yeah. What is
that?
It
can't change.
And I don't mind, but it is comforting knowing.
But like, I would still like a little bed if I moved. Like if I
had to move back in. Yeah. If I needed somewhere to crash.
Yeah, that's still my room technically.
Yeah.
So why is that person in there?
Who is this?
That's my room.
So I think like the looming thing we're not really acknowledging is kind of the financial aspect of moving out.
Oh, the big cloud that's coming towards us?
Yeah.
Or that's really right here at this moment?
Yeah, I'm literally looking at it face to face and it's about to rain. Not money.
Not money. It's a drought.
But financial ruin.
My money tree is empty.
And bankruptcy. Well, actually, I've never gone bankrupt. Knock on wood.
Good for you. Like I said when I started, I lost all my money.
Okay. You kind of like.
Do you want to talk about me losing all my money?
You lost all your money, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I never told you that?
Yeah, I mean.
Well, I not lost all my money. I had enough.
Did you gamble at all?
I wish. I wish I had fun with it. But no, I paid my own tuition my last semester because I lost my financial aid because I worked too much.
Really?
Or whatever that means.
Really?
Yes.
That's screwed up.
Well, I had 2 jobs. And like I understand that kind of.
But you're just trying to like.
They're like you're making
make money.
You were basically what the government was saying that like I was making enough money to be on my own.
Got it. But I'm sure, like, once you factor in like them charging you for school,
then they had to charge me for school and my textbooks, and then I paid for graduation all in one sitting because I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm a graduate. I'm gonna walk that ceremony. And then I didn't have any of that. They sent me home. I lost my car. I had to buy a new car.
Yeah, I remember you lost your car.
Yeah. So like I was in financial ruins, but no.
But you weren't even moving out.
No, I was still at home. I was trapped in my house. But then I worked. I found a job.
You got back up.
And I got back up.
So do you think like you're ready to move out?
No, because so I got back up, but as I'm getting back up, everything cost a lot. And now I'm
like the economy?
The economy. Like I have to think about like going to Panda Express and getting fried rice for lunch. I'm like, I gotta look at my credit card statements and my bank statements to be like, is this a good investment?
Yeah. That's funny that you mentioned like going out to eat, because I feel like I'm seeing that point in the prices rising everywhere.
Oh, keep going. Sorry.
I feel like I literally just went to the grocery store today and I bought like it costs like over $100.
You saw that I recently got Fetch.
Oh yeah, you've been
I've
scanning
been fetching,
receipts.
because I'm like, this is gonna pay off. I'm gonna get a gift card.
You know, I'm hoping for the best for you over there. This is not sponsored by Fetch, by the way.
If
Bark,
Fetch,
bark.
if you want to, and give me all those like Panera gift cards, Ulta gift cards, please.
But where I was going with this is like I paid so much for groceries. I might as well just go to Panda Express.
Exactly.
If it's like cheaper.
Like, is it cheaper just to like get food?
Probably. It probably is.
Oh, fuck.
Because if I paid over $100 for groceries and if it lasts me like a week, then I don't know. People might be in the comments flaming me like, oh, why don't you like buy
Just
cheaper
get the Up
groceries?
and Up.
Yeah. And like even when I do, like if
It's
I want
still kind of
decent food,
expensive.
yeah. And I still have to cook it.
Yeah.
So
I still have to use the gas, and then I have to pay for the gas at the end of the month, and then the light,
the gas.
and then the water because I'm gonna wash my dish.
Yeah, you gotta factor in each dish that you wash.
I'm gonna do it with the smallest amount of water.
And then I gotta shit and piss, and that uses water.
Flush the toilet.
Yeah, and then
then I'm turning the light on in the restroom.
Yeah. And then I gotta brush my teeth. Yeah, it's a whole. This is capitalism.
Yeah,
no, I don't think it is,
every single second you're wasting money. And I think that's also why I'm like, I'm not gonna get into a relationship because they're gonna want to go eat. Fuck that, we're staying.
Oh yeah,
in.
yeah. You're paying for 2 people.
Yeah, like no, we're staying in. We're not going out and wasting money. Get your ass inside.
But what are we gonna eat, honey?
I don't care. You're gonna eat chips, tortilla chips.
But Cane's is open.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, like we're talking about all these like struggles that we're facing, but do you realize we're still living with our parents? So like,
it's still a lot.
how do we do that while also paying rent?
Oh, like people on their own without their parents?
Yeah. Like y'all must be
suffering. I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
I'm actually very sorry.
No. Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean, like I remember trying to budget one time when I got really broke. I was like, damn, I spend a lot of money. And it's hard not to spend money.
Yeah, and I think I think it was 2 weeks ago, I was trying to like fix all my subscriptions so I pay the lowest. But like they're almost the same amount.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but wait, I still want to watch Abbott Elementary every week. But wait, I still want to watch all these Disney movies.
Yeah, you need Hulu, Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I still try to finesse the student subscriptions for my Apple Music.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
I know. I know. Someday they're gonna catch me.
Yeah, and they better lock me up.
Can you get me out of Adobe jail?
Anyways,
okay, how do I budget
my money?
Yes, like do you buy cheaper things? Like do you actually buy the Up and Up? Do you buy the Great Value? Do you go to Walmart?
I started going to Walmart instead of Target. Like Target brings me no joy now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's I've been feeling the same.
But
actually.
also,
I used
like,
to go to Target
everything,
for fun, but now I don't.
But sometimes most of the things that I need are at Target.
But Walmart has everything.
But
too.
Walmart has everything. It's locked up. But that's why I go to the nice Walmarts.
Yeah, go to the Walmarts in the nicer cities that aren't super impoverished, and you'll be able to access anything you want, baby.
Yeah. But going to you do like the name brands.
I love name brands.
So
I'm a slut for Ziploc, Kleenex. What's another name brand?
Like the cheap name brands.
Pop-Tart. There's knockoff Pop-Tarts, right?
Band-Aids.
Oh, Band-Aids. Oreo.
Like, do you still go for those? Because you're big on name brands. No,
I sound like a retailer. We're big on name brands.
Clothes-wise.
Oh God. I mean,
you're wearing Kirkland's signature right now.
I'm repping Kirkland's signature. I go to Costco, which is getting very expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to the point where it's like I should just go to a regular grocery store. But I love name brands. I love good name brands. I'm very pretentious and picky. I usually stay away from like fast fashion. I don't know. When it comes to fashion, I don't really like to skimp out. But when it comes to food, like this morning, I bought store brand canned beans, and I'm fine with that because I don't think the Bush's beans will taste any different. The Del Monte beans will taste different.
Sometimes.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Shit. I think so. I think it depends how you make it, maybe.
Yeah, it's all about the chef.
Yeah, like I think I had frozen chicken,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, it'll taste maybe the same. I tasted the frozenness.
It's not the same.
No,
Oh,
it
God.
was disgusting.
I was this close to buying frozen chicken because it looked
Don't
cheaper.
buy it. Don't. Just buy Foster Farms
Buy the
chicken.
fresh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can taste the difference with it if it comes to food name brands.
Yeah. Water.
Yes, water. I mean, Kirkland water isn't that bad.
I don't remember how it tastes like.
Mm-hmm. Kirkland toilet paper is shit though.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it, but
I
we buy
heard
it
things
anyways.
about the Disneyland toilet paper. Have you ever heard the things about the
Like
Disneyland
the toilet paper inside Disneyland, it's like really thin.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
I remember one time I was trying to get it, and it just was tearing one square by one square, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, it's thin and it's dry,
Yeah.
and it chafes my ass. Sorry, am I allowed to say that?
I don't know.
It's like, ow. I'd rather just not wipe. Just kidding. I do wipe.
Oh, wait a minute.
Are you in team no wipe?
No swipe.
No swipe. When it comes to like functional products, I do look. I take a good hard look at
Like it's worth the
like
extra buck.
yes.
Okay.
Or I look the other way and look at the private label. I'm like, you know what? This Ziploc actually, I can save a few cents and go for the name brand.
Some Ziplocs just tear easily sometimes.
Yes, that's
Like-
an issue. That's why I look at the reviews.
My espresso beans were just all over my bag the other day. Because the Ziploc ripped.
Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry about that. Was it a?
I still ate
Was
them.
it a Ziploc brand Ziploc?
No, it
Exactly.
was a name brand.
Exactly.
But I still ate them.
She still ate.
Yeah, I still ate.
Well, I guess going to name brands is kind of an obvious piece of advice for how to save money, but I don't even know if that saves a lot of money. You know,
sometimes it does. It doesn't even make the difference.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I'm like in line with my calculator app open,
Yes.
like trying to like decipher.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes it's not worth it, and sometimes it is. But if you need it, like, what am I trying to say? Like the toilet paper,
Mm-hmm.
it chafes your ass.
Mm-hmm. I need good toilet paper.
So is it worth it? Like reaching for the ones
Yes.
that's more expensive if it
Yes.
isn't good for you.
If I'm not like in debt or like no, like, well, I mean, I think I'm perpetually in debt. But like if I'm not struggling for money, then yeah, I can go for a bit of comfort.
Okay.
If I'm feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes when I'm at the grocery store, like I buy a nice cut of steak because I want to treat myself. That didn't happen today though because everything's fucking expensive.
Oh my god. Oh, I was gonna say
What?
that everything was just going wrong today.
Oh, what happened?
What do you mean? What happened? You were here.
Yeah, everything was going wrong today.
So we deserve to treat yourself.
Yes, I should buy a nice fat
Steak.
$30 steak.
Yeah. No, but the $30 steak maybe lasts you the whole day. Like with the thing about like buying cheap or buying expensive, try to make it last.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. Like if I buy a whole pack of Oreos,
Yeah.
I
Only
eat one
a
or
day.
one a day.
So then you have Oreos for the whole month.
Yeah, get a whole family pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I used to down those packages kind of
Really?
quickly. Yeah. which
Like
is
you
kinda
would eat
scary.
2 at a time. No comment.
No comment. You can talk to my fucking PR person about that.
You said fast fashion.
Mm-hmm.
I heard something that said that like poor people, not poor people, but middle class people, but still poor people,
Mm-hmm.
fast fashion isn't fast fashion for them because they make it last so long.
Oh, I see. Like if I bought something Forever 21 and I try to
Yeah.
make it last for like years.
Mm-hmm. I still have a Forever 21 t-shirt since I was 16 years old.
Wow.
That lasted me.
You know, that's true. I mean, you can totally throw out the trash fashion. Fast fashion.
Trash fast fashion.
You know what? Fast fashion label if
Uh-huh.
you take care of the clothes.
Yeah. And I think like if you're more on the economical side, you have a tendency to take care of your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when I was younger, like going into my 20s, I would buy a lot of clothes. Like I would buy like really nice clothes. I'd buy I think you were there to witness me buy a really expensive
black
polo
shirt.
very plain black YSL polo.
But that brought you joy.
It did bring me joy, but I barely use that shit. And I don't know. I mean, I didn't put me into financial ruins, but like today, I would not buy that.
Okay.
Even though I could, like, I don't think it's
resell
wise. I could resell it on my Depop.
Depop.
On my Wish. Not Wish. I don't sell things on Wish.
I kind of want to start doing that, but like it's such a hassle.
Like reselling things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing people
like what
do
happened
like
to garage
like
sales.
Mm-hmm.
Not Depop.
Because people
just
don't
come
want
to me.
Yeah, you take Venmo.
Yeah, Venmo me. This is a Venmo only garage sale.
I remember I tried running a garage sale here because I was kind of tight on money, and I like tried to have my parents help me like set up a garage sale. Mm-hmm. We didn't make any money.
That's
no
really
one bought
weird
anything.
considering the fact that you're like.
Yeah, we're on a kind of a busy street.
Yeah.
So yeah, that
like
happened.
I wouldn't make money because I'm not on a busy street. It's a residential area.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I mean, going back to kind of places where we can cut costs in our 20s because we're struggling.
Don't date.
Don't date. Yeah, it helps that I'm in a long distance relationship because I don't have to take him out like every other night or something.
Just send him a postcard.
Yeah.
And he'll be happy.
Yeah. Postage is like 20 cents. It takes care of it. What?
Never mind. Don't do that. Just send an email. Emails are free. I can't make it on Canva and just send it to him.
Canva.
I love Canva.
Yeah, Canva's a shit. Not sponsored.
Oh no, Fetch, Canva, please reach out to me and give me however money I want. I'll set the rate because I need money.
I mean, are there any other ways that you've been finding yourself like saving in your 20s? Like, do you go to Five Below?
Yes.
Do you go to Dollar Tree?
Not Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree gives me like the heebie-jeebies.
Why?
What do you mean, like? You've never gone into a Dollar Tree?
I mean, I've been to different Dollar Trees, but they're not like... Why?
It just like doesn't give me a good vibe.
Like, you don't want to shop there.
Because I'm scared for my life.
What about the 99?
The 99's fine. It's a lot more homier.
Got it.
99 and Five Below are a lot homier.
I agree. I mean, Dollar Tree can be a bit grungy and dirty.
Not dirty. It's the clientele, I think.
Yeah, some locations, I think it can be kind of crazy. Crazier than Walmart, actually.
I love Walmart. Walmart's a vibe.
Like, their people.
Their people, the environment, the music they got going on. Yeah. They got Walmart radio.
They do have Walmart radio. It's crazy.
I love it.
It's kind of like their own little town in there.
Oh, a little town. Like Superstore.
Yes, like Superstore.
I love Superstore.
Yeah.
Target, it initiates my flight or flight, I think.
Why?
Sometimes. The do-do-do.
Huh?
The cartwheels.
Oh, the sound?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? McDonald's. I go to McDonald's a lot more because of the app.
Is it cheaper?
Yes, 99 cents for coffee.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Free fries on Friday.
Yeah, I actually Carl's Jr. has a deal. It's a 2 for 5.
I don't go to Carl's Jr. anymore because it's expensive.
No, but they have a new deal. It's like a 2 for 5 thing, or like Wendy's has like a 2 for something deal.
I started going to Wendy's just this week. That hurt my stomach. And I didn't even get to the frosty part. So I had to wait.
I feel like it's like the grease or something or whatever they use.
Maybe.
Yeah, but McDonald's slaps.
McDonald's is a hit. Yeah, but also like the
You know what?
No, the beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
I'm like, shut up! Take the nuggies out. But yeah, apps help a lot. Couponing helps a lot now that in your 20s.
Oh, I've been offering to share meals with like people I go out with now.
Oh, share meals?
Yeah, and I know like
you want to split a soda?
Hey babe, we just get one soda and drink it. We can refill it.
It's romantic.
I mean, yeah, and it saves money. Like I used to be really self-conscious or like really not even think about that idea of like, hey, you want to like split this? Like,
it's also nice to have friends that understand the fact that like we're all bullying in their budget.
Yes, I agree.
But also like the friends that are like, I don't have money, bitch. I don't care. I just want to hang out.
Yeah. It definitely. I think your spending habits definitely
reflect who you hang out with.
Yes. Yes. So since I hang out with you,
and you know that I'm poor.
no, I know I still spend when I'm with you.
Spend.
Yeah.
Buy one get one for yogurt.
Yes, when is that happening?
On Monday.
Oh, got it. Yogurtland, hit us up.
Hit it on Yogurtland, Fetch, Canva. Hit my lineup.
I mean,
link in bio.
Going back again to Dollar Tree and 99¢, I've been seeing a lot of TikToks where it's like, here's what to get at the Dollar Tree, or here's what to get at 99¢. I know, but
so they're lying.
Isn't it like interesting to you that like this is? I mean, it's not. I don't think it's surprising, but like this type of content of like saving money is more prevalent than ever.
Have you heard of recession core?
Recession core. Oh, am I out of this? I think I'm out of this. What is?
I think it's like, I don't know the definition, but like I think you're hitting it on the nose. I also I think it was like
people are suddenly trying to figure out ways to save money or like reuse things.
Yes, but when I hear recession core, I think they like want to look poor, like not trying as hard.
But they really aren't,
because
poor.
It says fashion. TikTok users note recession core marked its presence when public figures started foregoing jewelry or including it minimally in their final looks.
That's interesting. Yeah, God, we haven't even gotten into that of like, maybe we should talk about that in another episode. But how people influence us growing up and then eventually in our 20s as it relates to our spending habits. Because I'm sure like if you're watching Kim Kardashian or like if you're watching other reality shows and you follow celebrities, or like if you follow them on their IG and you see them wearing like really nice clothes, how impressionable we are to be like them. I mean, personally, I don't think I want to be like a celebrity.
Still on their 20-year cycle. We're seeing these.
Sorry, it's Phoebe Bridgers. Shut up. I want
like
someone
Phoebe
to
Bridgers.
Explain it to me. Okay, you were saying.
I was saying this could be something cool to talk about, or even ask the viewers, like,
are you partaking in recession core?
like, how impressionable are you as far as like, because you mentioned an article about how like public figures are wearing less jewelry, and so people are pulling back on their spending. Like, do you think being surrounded or looking at or being exposed to materialism makes you want to be more materialistic?
I feel like we talked about this in season 1 episode.
I know, but I feel like bringing it back because we're actually heading into a recession.
Oh, tease. Okay. So we're going to have more recession core themed.
Yeah, we got to capitalize on this.
Yeah, we're going to capitalize on recession core. So BRB, guys. Anything else you want to add?
I mean, more lately I've been asking for water at restaurants because I don't want to pay for a soda. Sorry, that's my last tip. Drink more water.
No, just ask for a water cup and fill it with soda.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
But what if I want Coke and the water cup is see-through?
Then hide from the cashier. Also, the cashier's not going to care.
You don't think they care?
No.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't care if I was a cashier.
No, I'd be like, go
ahead.
It's fine. I see you. It's good.
Can I get a wink water cup? Wink.
Wink, wink. I'm thirsty for wink, wink water.
Wink.
No, I think that's like, yeah. Just understand that people understand you need to save money, but also like, how do I put this? Yeah, like everyone understands that you need to save money. So like, don't be scared to be like, actually, I can't afford this.
To speak up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what if you get bamboozled into something like spending more money than you have to?
Yeah. And in our last episode, we just talked about people Venmo requesting us. So like, what if they Venmo request us, but like really we couldn't afford it?
No, that wasn't the last episode.
Sorry, the other episode. I'm losing track of our episodes.
Some other episode.
Another episode that was released.
A month ago, I think.
Sorry, these people don't know our release schedule. I just exposed.
Oh no! Cut it off.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry, the producer's telling me to shut up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with this recession in place now, I don't think I'll ever be moving out anytime soon.
So we're gonna keep doing our episodes in this little studio.
Yes.
That we pay nothing. Okay.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us today on.
If you want to Venmo request me money, no, but not Venmo.
Are you gonna drop your Venmo?
If you want to Venmo me money, that'd be great.
Okay, one last thing. I've actually been seeing people like share their Venmo and ask for money. What do you think about that? Sorry, it just popped in my head. I think that's a very interesting topic.
I don't think we should talk about this because I have something to say.
Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and listening. Be sure to catch us in our next episode.
And Venmo me.